Today, I am bringing you the most powerful and influential cleaning advice in history. These are the rules of household management. If you have a schedule or any kind of management system for cleaning or keeping up house, it has been inspired in part by this person. Mary Randolph, author, cook, household keeper. And she wrote this book, The Virginia Housewife, Methodical Cook. Method is the soul of management. So the book was written in 1824, and I want to be really clear. It was not just a cookbook. It was the book. A book doesn't stay in print for 200 years without fundamentally changing the way people perceive and view food and home. The book is so popular, a 200th anniversary edition is coming out in a few days. Let's get into the tips. 5 quick things about Mary so we have context for the tips we have internalized. Number 1, she was born into Virginia aristocracy. Number 2, her family owned hundreds and hundreds of enslaved people. She didn't do any cooking or cleaning. Number 3, she married into Thomas Jefferson's family, also a slaveholding family. Number 4, her and her husband end up in poverty and they moved to Richmond and opened a boarding house there. Somehow Mary, impoverished, still has 9 to 12 enslaved people working at that boarding house in Richmond. Number 5, in her 60s, she shuts down the boarding house and moves to DC with her son who also enslaved people, and that's where she wrote the book. Okay, tip number 1. The prosperity and happiness of a family depend greatly on the order and regularity established in it. Mary's the first to tell us that household order is the crux of a family's moral success. Like it's the solution to everything. Hold on, please.
Hear me out. What if cleaning your house really is the answer to everything?
Okay, had to write my notes. Number 2. Management is an art that may be acquired by every woman of good sense and tolerable memory, but you only need 2 brain cells to rub together in order to get it done. And here we see the nonsensical nature of white supremacy. She's framing management as an art that you have to attend to in order to master. There's nothing in the way of you achieving success other than the barriers you've created. Just a second, please.
You've been wanting to achieve, but you feel like there's a block, and like, what is that block? Like, why do I always feel like there's a mental block? There's a mental block because your brain is cluttered with the actual clutter of your house.
Okay, I'm back, sorry. Now this one we have heard from the cradle, okay? Let everything be done at a proper time. Keep everything in its proper place and put everything to its proper use. We got to remember that over the course of Mary's life, she enslaved hundreds of people to do her domestic work for her. This statement removes the context from labor. She's saying it's simple, it's not complicated. Don't wait, stop complaining, get up and get it done.
Humor me, get up, get it done.
I'm sorry, I had to get some water. Okay, number 4. Early rising is also essential to the good government of a family. A late breakfast deranges the whole business of the day and throws a portion of it to the next, which opens the door for confusion to enter. She must begin the day with an early breakfast, requiring each person to be in readiness. So here Mary is saying that routine is key. She's saying the business of your day is deranged because of disorder, and that disorder is a personal failing, that you lack something very specific, and that's what's stopping you from being successful. I'm sorry. 1 second.
What if it helps you eat better because your kitchen's clean? What if it actually helps you build a routine, and routine is what you've needed your whole entire life?
Ooh, my glasses were dirty, I couldn't see. All right. If, unfortunately, she has been bred in a family where domestic business is the work of chance, she will have many difficulties to encounter, but a determined resolution to obtain this valuable knowledge will enable her to surmount all obstacles. Okay, so here Mary is saying to Mrs. Enslaver and aspiring Mrs. Enslaver, if you don't have proper breeding, you fat, lazy cow, you're going to struggle. Okay, and there's some things you're going to have to do. You're going to have some determination about yourself. You're going to have to get in there and figure it out if you want to achieve your goals and if you want to overcome these obstacles, okay? I need some more tissue.
You can build a routine, clean your house, be free, and have way more mental clarity and time and freedom to do all of the things that you want to do and achieve all of the goals that you've been wanting to achieve.
The mistress must be called out and thus have the horrible drudgery of keeping house all day when 1 hour devoted to it in the morning would release her from trouble until the next day. Now we hear this as time management, but that's not what Mary's saying. Mary's saying it's a horrible drudgery to keep house all day. And if you discipline your slaves, it'll only take an hour. See, effort is optional if you do it right. Is that my phone ringing?
I'd rather spend time with my kids than whatever. You're acting like it takes all day, every day to clean your house. It doesn't.
No, I was mistaken. Who can ask a friend to partake of his dinner in full confidence of finding his wife unruffled by the petty vexations attendant on the neglect of household duties. That's a proud husband. Mary's telling us here that the job isn't just about keeping house. It's about ensuring that the husband and children experience a peaceful and ordered home, that they have a happy life. Now, I'm going to say this, you might be cool, you might come out of a bag, I don't know. But a woman's worth being tied to how efficiently she manages a home is a white woman's idea. Historically, that is not something that has been a struggle in the Black community. Mary's saying if you're stressed and frustrated and overwhelmed, it's because you failed to manage your duties properly. Is that my dog barking?
To help you get over that depression that you feel like nothing is helping you get out of. To help you become a better mom, to help you become a better wife.
He's fine. Number 8 is a little more practical. Early rising is also essential to the good government of a family. She must begin the day with an early breakfast, requiring each person to be in readiness to take their seats when the muffins, buckwheat cakes, etc. are placed on the table. Mary is saying morning discipline equals the good life and the admiration of your peers. Get up early, discipline your slaves, and live the good life. Order, structure, muffins, okay? Hold on.
Humor me, get up, get it done, follow the routines that I share every single morning and see what it does for you.
Ooh, drop my pen, okay. There's no number 10, I miscounted, let's do number 9. Okay, this one's fun. Remember, this book is being reprinted, so we make sure we get this out to everybody, okay? We have no right to expect slaves or hired servants to be more attentive to our interests than we are. And be on your job. Attend to your job. Your home needs to reflect the control, the authority, and the discipline you have over your slaves. But what is the job? To show others how easy it is to manage the domestic labor population of enslaved Black people to whom I have assigned all of our domestic duties, so that without any domestic labor on our part, we can have a peaceful, clean, successful, and orderly home. That's the job. Oh, that's my kettle.
And the fact that you don't have a peaceful place to go and rest your head at night because it's a freaking mess. So humor me and really think, what if cleaning your house really is the answer to everything?
Make some tea. The next time someone tries to tell you that cleaning your house is the solution to everything, I want you to remember that the solution was created by somebody who never did any domestic work. She was trying to pay her bills. She sold an idea about household success that relied on oppressing other people. She wasn't just teaching women like how to, care for themselves and their families in a functional and kind way with self-compassion. Please know that where you find the shaming of struggle, you will also find a 200-year-old hustle. Because struggle is an expected part of labor, and the absence of struggle does not guarantee the presence of peace. Care is a skill, home is a skill, and recognize and recycle nonsense is a skill. Keep building yours. I love you.